Now,
Now,
what is up, everybody? We are doing a Scoob reviews with the boy Duckerson. Um, Obviously, everyone knows Duckerson. Duckerson and Scoob combo. It fucking goes hard, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
it most certainly goes hard. But this was our first pairing together. I don't really remember if was someone else supposed to do this and then I did it, or what the deal
oh,
was.
literally, I don't remember at all. Yeah, I don't remember. I think you were the only option.
Hey, whoa, what
Yeah,
the hell? Wait, but also this was right when this was right when Nolan started the team.
yes,
So I think that was this like the first one of the this was like one of the first uploads.
yeah. I think no, I think it was the team touch then
Yeah,
this.
yeah, Team
I,
Touch done this.
yeah,
I mean, I gotta say it's a banger solo Taj to start out with. But I mean, you can tell in the clips, like obviously they're really good because you're like cracked, but like you weren't
the
at your
clips,
final form yet.
the clips were trash.
All right, yeah, obviously compared to what you can do now, they're trash. But like this was
Well,
this was
con
early D2.
yeah, considering I played on like a 70-inch TV or some shit, it was
Oh
pretty
my
good.
god, how far back were you sitting from that?
At least like 4 meters,
Jesus,
which is
dude,
like three feet or some shit.
dude, that's a distance. How did you even see people across the map? Like, I feel like you wouldn't be able to see sitting like with the TV that big. I mean, I used to fucking play on a big TV too. I feel like most people have, and that's like, would you say that's like the biggest upgrade in your gaming skill is when you go from TV to monitor?
Yeah.
Like that is a huge tangible difference
Oh, 100%.
in just like how games play.
Hmm.
Um, so obviously you did not start hitting clips in D2. You were a little bit of a D1 warrior. Did you
Yeah, a little
start
bit.
playing D1 from like the beta? Were you like an OG
I wasn't beta. I think I was early year one.
early year
But
one?
like as soon as it came out, like Volleyball, that time, maybe like a couple weeks before that.
Right. Okay. And then what's your history like with just like multiplayer shooter games in general? You've always been like a shooter guy.
Uh, I focused on sport for the majority of before I played video games. Like I didn't really play too much video games,
Right.
too much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like just the regular amount that you're allowed
Yeah,
to.
just the
Right.
regular. But I think the first shooter I played was called World at War, like the fourth one maybe.
Okay.
I think that's the fourth one. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no,
And
COD
then
4?
yeah.
Is that
No,
World at
not
War?
not COD 4, the Water War, the war one.
Okay.
The early war one. And then yeah, played that a bit. And then the first real game that I
Yeah, what was
played
the
a
first
lot
like
was
game you got mad into?
COD Ghost. I love that game.
Oh
I don't
my
care.
god. That opinion is definitely not commonly shared,
I
but
like that one a lot. And then Advanced Warfare. That shit was
oh
hard. Then
yeah.
Black Ops 3.
Dude,
That shit was hard. Black Ops 2 was the last good COD.
um so you can't play on PC, I'm pretty sure cuz it's like broken. Black Ops 3 is.
I don't
But
have it, and I'm not spending money on it, but
I was just going to say that I saw a TikTok about there's like guys that have you heard of like the plutonium and like
yeah, yeah,
IW4X?
yeah.
Yeah, they're like working on doing something like that for Black Ops 3, so they have like test servers and stuff you can play on with the client, and it was only like $5 to get access, and I was like, that's also my favorite COD. Like I could play Black Ops 3 for fucking days, so I was like, I'll definitely
Yeah.
toss these guys $5 and play Black Ops 3, and it's fucking awesome. Like I gotta say, that's some
Yeah.
cool shit.
The only
Um,
problem is that there's about 5 people in Australia, so I would not get a
oh yeah,
server.
dude, your ping would be like absurd.
Yeah.
But I mean, well, they're like still in testing, so maybe like when it gets bigger, because I you gotta think like um when does the popularity of Call of Duty start to really die down to the point where it's like not profitable for them to keep making it? Well, do you think that will ever happen?
Nah.
Never. Like they're just too they're
Uh,
one of the biggest players in games. Like
yeah.
And we've already
Even though
seen
I,
they can make some like shit games and people will buy them.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Even though it's quite shit now, people still buy it,
Yeah.
including with Destiny as well. Pretty shit, but people still play.
Yeah, that's another but this is another thing to think about is that COD is $60. You have it's not free to play.
Mm.
Destiny is free to play, but people
Yeah.
spend their money on like both expansions and like cosmetics.
Mm.
So it's just interesting. The whole like Destiny switching to free to play, I feel like that was probably what saved the game. One of the things that like saved it from just completely dying out like player based perspective. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I guess.
Because this was like it just feels like it's felt like ever since Destiny 1, like they've really towed the line between like it being okay and it being shit, and like sometimes it swings way farther in either direction. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like as like a development studio, one, it probably blows because you're just like they know that people obviously have problems with the game. Um, and so I wonder how many. I honestly, I would give like so much money to just like be in the call, like the like Zoom calls with like the Destiny programmers and shit, just for like one day. I want to see what they talk about.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. They're probably like, what are we
They
gonna?
they they look, they look at the Steam charts and how many people they scam with Lightfall, and they're chilling.
So wait, did you play the Lightfall campaign or no?
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, I was just
They
like,
advertise it like Witch Queen, and then they released it like Curse of Osiris. It's literally dog meat.
yeah, I wonder how many people like will buy Lightfall only for the campaign, and then just like that's all they play. Like you paid 60 for that. I don't know,
Yeah, it's
but I guess to each their own. Everyone does whatever they want to do. But this is a little off topic. Let's get back to the fucking Taj. So
mm.
this was like mid Forsaken,
I
I
don't
believe.
remember the timestamp, but seems about right.
I can check
Probably.
it. Let's see. This was uploaded on April 12th, 2019. So this was indeed mid Forsaken.
Oh, okay.
Uh, how long was it taking you? Like, how long was it taking you to hit clips back then versus now? Like, do you hit way more frequently now?
I mean, when I was playing a lot, like a couple years ago, I could hit all the clips for this in like a day, probably.
Really?
Yeah, I had some days where I would make like day targets, and I'd have like 3 4 minutes worth of like slays on me, and that's better than this.
So there's some
But
Slayers in this. It's not all bad.
yeah, but like if I had like a good day, I could probably like in a good week, I could probably do better in a week, like back then.
And so how many? If you're hitting 3 4 minutes worth of clips in a day, how long would that play session be for that day?
Uh, I don't know, like on a weekend, maybe like 10 a.m. to like I don't know 6 at night, maybe. So like
Oh,
a couple, a fair few
oh,
hours.
okay. Wait, that's like not that long at all. So you were not like really no lifing it, but you had other things you had to do, so it wasn't like
Yeah.
you could no
So
life it.
usually I would train from like 8 to like 1, and then come home and play.
Right. But
And
there's
then
that.
I would only play for like a couple hours while
It
all my American peeps are off on, and then I would just get off. I would not play by myself because I don't like the game too much.
right. I've definitely heard like that's an opinion I feel like a lot of people share is like with friends, obviously it's like doing anything with your friends is can be fun.
Yeah.
Um, but by yourself it can definitely be a difficult grind.
Mm.
Um, how how did you balance um like was there a time where like you really wanted to stop training and just only game?
No, it was the
No,
other way around.
it was the other way around. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Wait, but you
I
don't
mean, why would you pursue Destiny over a sports career?
That's a
I
good
mean,
point.
it doesn't make sense.
That's a good point. Do you think that you're better like in relative skill levels at like Destiny or at tennis?
Well, there's no real skill in Destiny. It's kind of
That's
shooting
true.
people with like the hitbox of. But in the grand scheme of things, maybe on par. Same on same.
I feel like you're closer to the top in Destiny than you are in tennis. Like that's just my guess. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how good you are at tennis.
Probably.
You're probably pretty good, but I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
think
alright.
like, do you still train intensively like today
I stopped training in November.
for like good
I'm taking an indefinite break. I don't know how long it's gonna be.
indefinite break? What prompted this break?
Injuries, passion, money,
Right.
etc., etc.
What was what was probably your worst injury that you had?
When I was like 12, I tore all the ligaments in my right ankle, and then when I was 18, I tore all my ligaments in my right ankle again.
Damn. Yeah, that'll happen. That would definitely
Yeah.
happen.
And then combined with like another 50 injuries along the way.
Did you have a lot of like upper body injuries?
I had a lot of everybody injuries. Like
Jesus, dude.
for a year, I had sciatic nerve damage going on my lower back, going down my leg, my left leg. So,
And so if you were looking back like retrospectively, what do
mm.
you think was like the major cause of all your injury problems? Like just overtraining?
Um, some of it is genetics. Some of it is I probably wasn't doing enough work in the gym, honestly.
Oh, interesting. So
I've like,
undertraining.
yeah, but a
Undertraining
lot of it,
like weights and like
yeah,
aerobics, stuff
probably
like that.
wasn't not aerobics, but probably just like a lot of it's unlucky as well. Like a lot of it is unlucky,
Also,
and
you
it's
have to
just
think
like,
about like 12 and 18. At 12, it's really hard for you to build muscle. It's practically
yeah,
impossible. Like, there's no reason to even have kids lift weights at 12. So,
yeah,
it's really difficult to build up the muscular strength you need to be able to support your bones that would like prevent the ligaments tearing.
yeah.
And then, obviously, once you break something that badly, it's like never the same.
No,
How does your right ankle right?
yeah, it doesn't hurt now, but like the stability on it is a bit off.
Interesting. Like it's definitely noticeable between your left and right.
Yeah,
Okay. That is I mean, there's definitely a lot of people that get injuries and like their whole like the whole rest of their life is impacted by it. So you got to feel a
mm.
little bit lucky, that you kind of got out without like
Yeah,
super
but like
bad long-term
those type of
damage.
injuries, those type of injuries, whereas lifelong stuff is way worse too. Like rolling an ankle and tearing ligaments. Like this shit is absurdly fucked up compared to my situation. But
Right. Yes. So, do you still do you like do anything tennis related like just for fun right now?
I'm, and I haven't picked up a racket in like 7 months, but I'm still going to the gym.
Oh, okay, okay.
And do-
Nice. Is that like a so what are you focusing on in the gym? Just like weight training specifically?
Yeah, trying
Yeah.
to get buff.
Yeah. Buff duck. Hell yeah. How long have you been like on this on like the muscle
Um,
bulk?
well, I've done gym for like my whole life, but like
Right. But there's a lot of different
probably
ways to
yeah,
do gym.
yeah. Since I stopped tennis, so like no November,
Okay. Have it what's like your growth like been like since November?
pretty minimal. Not gonna lie, my diet's a bit off.
Oh,
But,
yeah, that's you know what they say. You know what they say. You gotta get the diet in check.
yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the hardest parts of doing anything with your body is just diet.
yeah.
Whether you want to like build muscle or lose weight, that's definitely what I feel like most people have the hardest time with.
Mhm.
Um, what's like do do you have like a structured diet plan, or just like you're kind of like a little loose with it, and that ends up with you not always like getting everything you think you should be having, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like eat whatever's there.
Yeah. And I feel like it's hard for a lot of people to want to be like, "Oh, I'm going to make like a strict diet plan," cuz like nobody wants to follow a strict diet plan. That sucks. So it's kind of hard,
Yeah.
like I feel like a lot of people will go for that option where it's kind of like just kind of do with whatever is there, which is like easy mentally, but then doesn't always get you like the physical results that you want. So it's hard.
Yeah.
Minimal
Yeah.
gains.
I mean, it maybe it seems minimal because like you look at yourself every day, but
It,
I don't
well,
know. I'm trying to gain weight at the moment, so I can eat whatever
oh,
pretty much.
yeah. That's ooh, that hmm. The it's just hard with like when like people need to gain weight, like what's your like you're probably like pretty low body fat, you know, because you were always doing aerobics.
I'm okay. I'm probably right now. I'm probably like around 17% maybe.
Okay. But like you got to get that extra weight on to turn into muscle.
Yeah.
So, man, this is a wonderful conversation. This like uh
I mean, for tennis, I was never the fittest. I was never the strongest. I was never the fastest. But everyone said I had the most talent, and I was lazy as fuck apparently. So I
apparently,
relied. No, I was.
well,
But so like
now
I was never like physically the strongest or the best, but like talent wise, like I didn't have to try, and I would still beat people.
oh, it's
And
like,
then
you
that
know,
caused, yeah,
yeah, interesting. So you think that if you instead had to like grind for your talent, you maybe would have been on a different path.
yeah, 100%.
Interesting. Huh.
It's like getting handed everything on a silver spoon so young, and then it all came crashing down after I got injured. So,
Right. Um damn. When did you like start to at what age did you start to like start telling yourself like I could have or should have tried harder in the past?
mm,
Like when did that start to become apparent to you?
I mean, it's hindsight, but
Right.
I don't.
But I'm saying like you at 14 is not saying you at 12 was not pushing yourself hard
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, yeah. Probably after I got injured, if I knuckled down a bit more, I could be in a different spot. I mean, anyone could say that in their past if they did this or did that,
Right.
but probably around there. But then, yeah, probably around then. If I fully went at it,
And by fully going at
I
it,
could.
what would that have been different than what you were already doing at the time? Like what more would do you think you
This,
should have been doing?
no, I would not be making montages.
Oh, I see. I see. So so you kind of view like the time that you invested into Destiny as would you say that was wasted?
Yeah, 100%.
100% wasted. Interesting. Like you can't look at this and like derive any value from it.
Yeah, you can on one standpoint, but on another standpoint, you're
That's true.
like,
That's true. You have to think
yeah.
about, you know, we
But like,
time's a resource.
yeah, and and it's like, what can you do now? I made a mistake. I mean, but like, even if I went full at it, there's no set guarantee that I would have made it, etc.
Yeah, you could have
It's
gotten a
like,
worse injury. You know, you have no idea.
yeah, exactly. You have no idea, but what I did at the time, not linger on it. But it's not like I was. It's not like I fully gave up and like was doing this. I was doing this on the side,
Yeah.
so it wasn't like, oh my God, I did nothing but this.
Yeah,
It was like
it's hard cuz
in
like
my
you
spare
did both and like you did
time.
try in tennis. You did give it effort. I'm sure you did. I'm saying that, you know, assuming.
Yeah.
I'm sure you did. Obviously, you were good and you did it for a long time, but like that's difficult to like when you're doing well to look at yourself and be like I can do better.
Mm.
It's especially hard, I feel like, in a lot of situations. Because when do you like you don't want to like get set in the mindset of like never being satisfied, because then that's not a very great mindset to live in. You'll never be satisfied, you know. You have to like sort of like take credit for your victories, and then at the same time like recognize where you could be doing better, which is like
Yeah.
incredibly hard thing to do, especially for, you know, a teenager training to be pro tennis player. You know, these are like mentally fortitude concepts that like this is why I feel like sports psychology is huge and needs to be like much more prevalent, especially in younger in
Yeah.
younger people in younger sports, because you like when you're young you form so many like mental patterns, especially like with sports, that like that's when sports psychology is needed the most.
Yeah.
Like, do you think if you had access to like a really good sports psychologist, like things would have turned out different?
Mm. No,
No.
I don't think.
Or, I
For
mean,
my
this
part,
is hypothetical, but
I feel, yeah, with everything in my life, I learn different. I like in there's we started doing that later on, and I all the people around me had to teach me different in a way. So I was like abnormal. So I don't think it would have worked for me.
oh, interesting.
I'm
That's
not
so
saying,
odd.
yeah.
Like
It's just
they
the
have
way
to,
it's just the way I view myself. Like it's completely different to everyone else. So like I have to I learn different. I have to approach things different.
right. That's one of those things where it's like you can look at that and say like, "Oh, I'm abnormal," or you can look at it and say like, you know, that's what makes you stand out as a person.
Yeah.
So there's both good and bad to that. Um, let's see if we can get a little discussion on the old years one here. What was like?
Yeah.
So I have to take a little detour. Your favorite genre of music to see in a montage, any game, regardless. Like,
Rap,
you
rap.
love you like rap the most.
Yeah, probably.
And what's your
It's
least
great.
favorite? You can't say country because you know no one's using that.
I mean, the slow song used in my last one was pretty not my favorite.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But probably my least favorite, generic EDM is pretty boring.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's like so hyped. It just feels like
Yeah.
there's not a lot
Uh,
going on. I mean, there's a lot going on with this with like EDM songs. Obviously, there's a ton going
yeah.
on, but it feels like I don't know, something about the rap, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Just I'm just like you,
Um,
love the rap.
yeah, yeah.
It just works so well,
It does.
always. Like there's way more rap songs that work well as montage songs than like but at the same time, I feel like EDM songs are sometimes so bare bones that they do work really well as montage songs.
Yeah,
What's your
I feel like effects with EDMs is harder, but creativity with rap is easier. Like you can do more with rap than
yeah, it definitely gives
creativity.
you like more openings and opportunities.
Yeah.
What do you think about like rock music? You just like neutral?
Um, I don't mind it.
You don't
Like
mind
for
it?
Psychosis and like Prostage,
Yeah.
those are really good rock songs, and the editor did really well on that. I feel like you could either do a rock song really bad or really good.
Yeah,
There's no in
definitely.
between.
Definitely. Like with the EDM and a rap song, I feel like you're kind of guaranteed to like have it look decent. But with
Yeah,
rock,
but
you could like definitely fuck it up.
yeah,
It's interesting that like it really just seems like rap, rock, EDM. Like that's it.
yeah, no,
There's no other. That's why I mean like obviously you know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but the slow song I used was just like different. Just I wanted to do something different, and I feel like
yeah,
even if you don't like it, you can still be like, well, it's not the same as everything else, so that's kind of a reason to
yeah,
watch it, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What's
I
your
mean, at the end of the day, is the editor should choose the song because they're gonna sit down and fucking listen to the song about it like 100,000 times.
That
So
is
they should
very
choose.
true. That's very true. Did you always like hold that standpoint? I know, like, I think for
Uh,
this montage we kind of like jointly decided.
yeah, but I think when I actually started a little bit of editing, I understood how obnoxious it is. And so
Yeah.
I feel like they should be the ones, the editors, to choose the song.
Um, what did you like? What pushed you to try editing a little bit? Just like curiosity,
Yeah, curiosity, boredom.
boredom.
I mean, my edits were nothing crazy. It was just like learning
Yeah,
the base.
but did you feel like a whole different side of it had been opened up that like you didn't think about before?
Yes.
Interesting. Would you like get into more editing in the future? Like, how much do
No.
you like it? No, not even
No.
editing anything, not just video games.
I mean, editing, it depends. It depends if you're doing like a passion project, then you can understand, and I could probably do it. But like just editing random videos,
Right.
like once a year maybe,
What do
if I
you?
want.
What do you? Are you in uni?
Uh, the equivalent of uni in Australia is TAFE, so yeah,
What are you studying?
film actually.
That's why I asked. That. I was like, I fucking know your ass. I didn't know for sure, but I had a feeling your ass was studying film. Uh, dude, Nap is studying film. Laza is studying film. Like these Destiny motherfuckers love film.
As cool as fuck.
It's interesting to me how like so many people are influenced in that direction, and I feel like
Mm,
it's just like it's a byproduct of the amount of like creativity that Destiny edits in general. That's why Destiny edits have always stood out to me. Is just that like in COD, it's like you just sniping, and that's sick.
yeah,
COD is
there's no
sick,
real variety.
yeah. But that's why Destiny's always stood out is because there's just so much. Every single clip is different. Every single one.
Yeah.
You'll never see the
Well, it
same clip.
depends on the player. Some people just spam beloved.
That's true. Some people spam that fucking one spot on Jav 4, your ass, and hit like Snipe Slayer in the
Hey,
exact same spot like four times.
hey,
But
hey,
that's
hey.
more Bungie's fault. They designed the map that way, so you're just playing the
Yeah,
game.
I'm just playing the game.
You're
It's
just
not
playing the
like
game.
I want to specifically hit a clip in that spot. It's like, oh, I hit something. It happens to be in that spot. Whatever.
But it's weird. Do you know what I'm talking about? The spot on
Yeah, I
Jav
know what you're
4.
talking
It's
about.
weird that
Yeah, I
like
know.
when they spawn back there, there's like four different ways they can go, but they always run to the flag, and you're just like,
Yeah.
easy, easy, easy.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
was gonna ask your favorite Destiny montage of all time. Can't be one of yours.
um, lifted three probably.
Lifted 3. Before
Probably the
Lifted
best.
3, what was it?
Oh God. Um, I'm gonna have to go through the archives.
Oh, what about like
I actually probably Psychosis for part four. That one.
yeah,
That one's on the banger.
classic, 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 classic.
I like the Sean introducing Saw. That one's really good.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the six
And
man one.
then Exiled 3.
Yeah, those
It's
are
just the
like
basic.
yeah the basics, but like the most important ones. Like those are really
Yeah.
important.
I
Um.
really like Aki's one with Paji. I forgot what it was called.
Oh yeah. Oh, I totally
That
forgot that.
one's
Fuck, that one was so good. Dude, yeah. Damn. I gotta go watch that one. Fuck. So, which is of like, let's see, you have years one, years two, Quack 2, Revenant. Which one is your favorite?
Are we talking editing or just everything?
Just everything.
Clips.
Everything.
Uh,
Now, I know you don't want to say Revenant because of my slow part.
nah, probably Whack 2 with nausea. Nausea? Yeah, with the Tame Impala. Probably the
Right.
best.
Yeah. Yeah, that was mad tight.
Yeah.
Um, fuck. What was I gonna say? Uh, how did you come up with the year's name?
The song is literally
Oh,
called
right,
Years.
it is. It is. Yeah, I
I
forgot
don't
about
think
that.
we came up with the title. I
Yeah,
was
we
like,
definitely
oh,
didn't.
it's the whack ass title. I'm
Because
not
I
gonna
feel like
lie.
it would have been like Quack or something.
Yeah,
Did you come up with Revenant? Was that yours? Your idea?
yeah, yeah, I think I saw something.
You're like, cool, cool words, thesaurus.
Cool words, cool words.
Cool words for montage.
Oh my god. Yeah,
So you were still playing on PS4, right? For these clips?
yeah. All these were
Were you
PS4.
on like the original PS4?
No, I think I had a PS4 Pro. I think is what it's called. Some shit like the upgraded version where you could
Right.
record in 1080p.
Oh yeah. When you get that
Oh, yeah,
that quality upgrade, goes crazy. Ding
crispy.
Ducky. How'd you get the Ducky name?
There's a comic book called Ding Duck, and it's about a duck who's trying to
Oh,
be an air pilot, and
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah. You
can't.
sent that. I remember this is like vaguely. You sent. I asked you this a long time ago. Ding Duck.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fire. Did you have like other gamertag aliases besides that, or has this like always been Duck?
I think one was like my name back in like, and then it's like I didn't realize it was my name, so I changed it, and I saw
Alex the
my dad.
Beast.
No, it was like, and then I saw like a comic book of that.
You're like,
I
dude,
was
that's
like, oh,
genius.
hell yeah.
Genius. Did you ever meet anyone in tennis that also played Destiny?
At the start of like from year one to about the end of Rise of Iron, probably.
Damn. Yeah, I feel like it was. I feel like I would also say the same thing that like the I knew the most people like just by chance IRL that played Destiny was in Destiny
Mm.
1.
Yeah, I wouldn't have played it, and then my friend's like, "Oh, you should play this game." I was like, "All right."
Dude, you that friend? Oh my god. That guy, I don't know if he deserves to be praised or should be put in prison for introducing you to Destiny. But
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those, but who
damn,
cares?
that's crazy to think that it was all of this is just from that one, just from that dude saying, "Oh, you should play Destiny." Or maybe
Yeah,
you would have found your way to it eventually.
maybe. Who knows?
What other games did you like playing the most like during all your time? Like if you would spend a lot of time trying to hit clips and you're like, "All right, I just want to play a game like for fun." What would you play?
Um, I think I had the most hours on Destiny, but the best story game I've played is Last of Us, kind of generic, but I don't care. Probably Last of Us is like
Mainstream, bro.
best, the best game I've played.
Mainstream. What about the show? Free Fire?
Show's amazing. Part two sucks.
I haven't seen the show. I've watched zero episodes.
It's a good watch. You should watch it.
I don't
It's not
know.
as good as the game. It's not as good as the game.
Honestly, I'd probably rather play the game. Have you played like all of them? Last was two.
Yeah, Last of Us 2 sucks.
Damn, that's tough.
But have you not?
It always sucks when the second one in the franchise is so much worse than the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. What did you like dislike about the second one? Like, how did it get worse?
Have you not played it?
No, I've not played any of them.
Oh, you haven't played any of them? How
No.
about you play them and then you tell me and it's very obvious.
Hmm. You should give me a hint so that I have an idea.
No, I shall not.
Damn. Did you finish
Because
two?
like yeah, I finished it.
So it wasn't bad enough that you didn't even finish it. But
No, but it's just the second one's drawn out and then
I
you play as
see.
a character that you don't want to play it for half the game and it's kind of like
Oh man, weird.
yeah.
When like game studios make decisions like that, it makes me wonder like, any like playtesters be like, guys, like you should probably change this, you know?
Dude, a guy working for Naughty Dog released like leaked the whole script for it, and then people started refunding the game because everyone in the studio was that pissed off at what was happening.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
That wow. I mean, you don't really see you don't really see games suffer often. I feel like these days from like the actual like company culture. Like obviously we know places like Activision or we know places like Blizzard had like all that shit with like mistreating like female employees, but like they still made banger games. You know,
Yeah.
it's rare that you see like some shit gets so bad like that that like it really impacts the game.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful game. The combats, everything about it is great. It's just the story is just very questionable.
How would you have changed the story if you wrote it? Like, what would you have liked to see happen?
Not do the thing that they did within 2 hours of the game.
Where you have to play as
No, no, I can't tell you
I'm
because it's
I promise
very
you, I'm never playing these games.
so basically in the first game you play as Joel,
Okay, yeah, I
and
knew
then
that. I knew that.
and then the second game within the hour, they kill off Joel, and then you have to
Wow,
play as the person who kills Joel, and then they try and make you feel sympathy towards it.
man, that's fucked up. I wonder if they thought they were like, man, no one's gonna expect this. Like, it'll be so cool,
And the way Joel died, she beat his head into the ground with a golf club. Like the
dude. Is
most
that
un
is that gonna happen to Pedro Pascal?
I don't know. I hope they change it.
Fuck, bro. Yeah. Wait. Do you think they could change that much of the story?
Um,
How much
if
of
they,
the wait? How much of the first game was covered in the first season?
everything,
Oh
everything.
fuck, that's not good. Oh no.
I feel like no, they if they rearrange the order, I feel like it'll be better. But the fact that they kill Joel within the first like hour of the game
So you're saying if he
is
died
kind
at the end, it would have been like you could
of
have been able to
no,
accept
they
it.
kill him like halfway through. It gives a bit of motive, I guess. Or like
Yeah.
Joel could have done stuff to that group, and then that gives him more of a reason. Because the reason why
Yeah.
the
Why do they
girl,
kill him?
because Joel killed a doctor, which somehow was related to the person who
Oh.
killed Joel.
Okay.
It was kind of weak.
Yeah. What
So
happened
like
to what I thought Ellie was like part of the was like important because she was immune.
yeah, she was. So basically, they wanted to do surgery on Ellie,
Yeah, and then
and
Joel
the
was like,
person
no.
yeah, and killed the doctor who was doing surgery, and then
Oh.
the doctor's daughter was the person who killed Joel in part two.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like that, the plot point itself wouldn't really bother me as much if it happened later in the game or
Yeah.
like at the
Plus,
end.
they shouldn't have made a second one. They should have just left it on one.
That's but
Because like
that's a hard, very hard decision to make. The
no, but
like,
like they made bank off the game. Like who cares?
yeah, because the people that are deciding, should we make more? The only thing they give a fuck about is the revenue.
Yeah.
So
Hence God.
I mean, maybe. Oh yeah, I mean, maybe you can tell like that the studio also didn't want to make another one, and that's why like it really wasn't that good, because they were probably just forced by like investors and shit, like make another one. You made so much money, and they're like, well, we don't want to. The story's done. They're like, well, make a new story.
I don't think it's that. I think I don't want to speak for his own words, but I think the director, with the success of the first game, I feel like he got overconfident of what he was doing in the second
Oh,
game.
really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Like he thought,
So
like,
like,
man, you guys love this shit. You'll buy it anyway.
yeah, and he thought like, oh, he was creating a masterpiece. Like he didn't. I don't think. I don't. I think his ego was a bit too big to the point where he didn't get any constructive criticism back about the story. He just kind of went like, oh, this is what I want to do. Suck it
I
up.
I love doing that. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Don't say shit to me about what I should change. I don't take
Yeah.
opinions.
But I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to speak on his
Right.
behalf.
Right.
But
Well,
that's what I think.
and that makes me really interested. What are they gonna do for the next season of the show? Because they're doing another one, right? Got renewed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
I'm
man,
pretty sure.
they better not be killing Joel. They better not do it. People are not gonna
Yeah,
like that.
people are not going to
People
like
are not gonna
that.
like that. Speaking of movies and TV, you wanna give me a little breakdown of a recent film you saw?
Guardians 3.
Right,
Yeah.
living up to the hype. Well, I want to add. Did you see Ant Man? Right.
Yeah.
where would you how would you compare like what made Guardians better than Ant-Man?
All the plot points in Ant-Man, like I don't watch trailers, so I go in like not knowing
Oh, you watched
anything. So I
zero
was
trailers.
zero trailers. So the only thing I
Wow.
watch, the only thing I see is the poster, and that's all the information I go in with. And so like I
You're
was,
like doing movies on hard mode.
no, I just like going in blind and being surprised. Like I got
Right.
surprised when Bill Murray was in Ant-Man. 'Cause
Right.
I just didn't know.
You're probably
But
like, "What? That's insane."
yeah. But like all the plot points in Ant-Man were kind of weak, and it was kind of like the whole point of that movie was to set up Kang as like this big bad, and then they just killed him off. It's like,
Right.
oh, whatever. But in Guardians, everything, all the story, I don't want to spoil it, but all the storylines got
I've
closed.
already watched like a review cuz like I wanted to know what happened. So I know what you're talking
Oh,
about with like
all
the
the storylines got closed. All the emotion
right.
furthered the plot. The action, there's one action sequence that like is probably one of the best ever. Adam Warlock's intro is probably the best in the MCU. The
Did you think
humor
what did
is
you think
probably
of
the
like his
best in the MCU.
character overall in the movie?
What, Adam Warlock?
Yeah.
I wish he was in it for longer, but the parts that he was in it. It was really good.
And you like Will Poulter the actor?
Yeah,
He's good. Like would you want to see him come back in another Marvel movie for like larger time? Like a longer
yeah.
time? Yeah.
But what I are you gonna watch it?
No.
You're not gonna watch Guardians?
I don't well like I just want to know what happens, so I just like read the reviews and like watch like review videos and shit. And I'm like, oh well, I'm not gonna watch it now because I already know what happens. Because I really I only want to know what happens. I'll probably
Oh,
start. I'll give a fuck again when they start making more Avengers. Like I'll probably watch those, but like these ones
no,
I
because
don't feel as motivated to watch. But I obviously I could like I've seen Guardians 3 looks like I watch like breakdown videos of every single trailer. So like I'm like the
uh
complete opposite of you. So like obviously I didn't watch the movie, so I don't know. But like I read like script breakdown and like the review, and I've seen the trailers, so like I have a general idea. And my question is, you say that they wrap up the story with the characters, but
yeah.
here's the thing. Okay, I know about like the new people. Like at the end they have
Hmm.
the new people, but then like
Yeah.
the old people like they're just like chilling? Like, are they gonna come back?
I
Are
feel,
they?
no, I think the actors as well don't want to play them. Some of the actors don't want to revisit the characters anymore. They don't feel obligated to come back, which is good. And I feel like James Gunn did such a good job of just ending the storylines. Like, there's
So
no reason for them to come back.
yeah, I'm thinking like, okay, these are important characters. Like, why would they not show up in like an Avengers movie? But
Yeah,
if we have different characters by the time we have another Avengers movie, like people won't even care. Like if Drax shows up, like his story's
exactly.
done. Um.
Exactly.
Oh, does like James Gunn getting involved with DC? Are you still like a little Are you still a little worried about DC overall, or do you think like it's gonna be
Uh,
like good?
after Guardians 3, I think it's the best decision that DC could have made.
You're the James Gunn #1 fan.
Hell yeah.
I would say, bro's massively talented, and he made 3 fucking solid ass Guardian movies, and that's something a lot of for like I don't know who directed like the 3 Thors. Like I feel like it's difficult for a Marvel trio series to say like each one was good. Like there were no flops.
Yeah. I
Even if
think
you
the
didn't
same as
like two that much, but like yeah, Iron Man as well is another one that I'd say like is a almost perfect trio. Like they're
I
close.
said Spider-Man. Spider-Man's pretty cool.
Uh that
You're
is
not a fan.
another no. I would say that's another candidate for a perfect trio.
I
Is
wouldn't say
Spider
it's
Man.
perfect. I just enjoy it. Plus, it's all and the same director did all 3 films for Spider-Man. So
I think I mean you can really tell. Like
yeah,
that's something that I think that a lot of people don't realize that makes Marvel movies what they are is like the director choice makes such a
yeah.
huge difference. Is like superhero movies your like favorite movie genre?
I feel like for the past like couple years, that's the only thing that's come out, and that's the only thing that people cared about. But now we're getting to a point in cinema where there's actually
This is
a
a woke
recession and
woke film student take right here.
oh no, like there's actual non-superhero movies coming out, and people are excited for it. So I'm excited for that.
Now,
But like,
what do you think makes people excited for it? Like the cast, or
have you seen the movies that are coming out?
well, like say, give me like some examples specifically.
So there's Oppenheimer, a new Christopher
Yes.
Nolan movie.
Okay. Okay. And so,
There's
are you
Barbie.
excited for that because Christopher Nolan, because the cast, because the plot, all three?
Yes. I don't know anything about the plot, but I know the cast and I know Christopher Nolan,
Okay.
and it's gonna be a banger. There's a new Hunger Games movie. There's so many movies that are coming out. There's like a banger or three each month of the year till like December.
That's a bold take. That's a bold. Would you say that you're just like generally a movies fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, are you like if you saw like a genuinely bad movie, would you still be like, well, at least it was a movie. Like it was kind of enjoyable.
No, if I don't like a movie, I don't like a movie.
Give me an
It's
example.
like, what was the one that I watched? I think it was called The Other Guys with, is that it? Yeah. Oh no, The Good Guys with Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
I know people really like that. I was bored out of my mind.
Wow.
So
Did you finish it?
yeah,
Did you see it in
I
theaters?
no, I saw it at home. It came out like years ago.
Oh.
But, like I was on my phone like the whole time because I was just bored
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
yeah. That's when you know. Like
Yeah,
if you're not like actively paying attention, like they've already
uh,
lost you.
yeah.
What's your favorite Marvel movie of all time?
Infinity War and then Guardians 3. It's so good.
Interesting. Well, that might be some recency bias.
No,
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 no recency bias. No
no.
James Gunn bias, just quality filmmaking. That's it.
Yeah, it's like the way it captivates you. He just James literally toyed with our emotions for 2.5 hours. It was like,
And you enjoyed it, and you let him.
yeah,
You
my
let him.
jaw was on the ground. I was in the edge of my seat. I was almost crying, and
Did
then I was
you
feeling sympathy.
did you really
Yes.
did you think that that Star Lord was gonna die during that one part?
Yeah,
Wow, you're gullible, bro. He's not gonna die.
yeah.
They're not kill him.
There's always a thought in the back of your mind is like, oh shit, will they really do this?
True, because I don't know. They said they were done. Like,
Yeah,
do you think that Chris Pratt is gonna come in the next Avengers movie at all, or will he just not even be in it?
I think. Well, with the way that Marvel's going with King Dynasty, I feel like in the end, it showed a credit as like the legendary Star Lord will return, so
Yeah.
it's a guarantee. But it's gonna happen in King Dynasty or Secret Wars because he went back to Earth and he found his grandpa
Yeah,
and
that's. I don't
they
think
had
that's like
cereal.
too spoilers. Honestly, that's fine.
No, but
Um,
like
like,
he's there where all the action's gonna happen, so it's probably
yeah.
100% gonna come back.
All right, last topic I want to cover here because this is an important one. Is we've got to talk about the Australian accents.
Oh God.
The Australian accents. So, is there? You know how in the UK, there's like a ton of different ones. Is it the same thing in Australia?
Well, I've lived in the same place my whole life, so I don't, and plus I don't really go out too
Right.
much. So I like,
Just be watching the movies.
yeah, just watching the movies. But there's different, there's different. I've heard people say like there's different Australian accents where you live, like in
Right.
Melbourne,
But you're not. But
Sydney.
you're not
The
buying it.
sound. No, because I just haven't been to those places in ages, so I don't
Right.
really know. But people say, yeah, it sounds slightly different, but the general basis is there. But then there's like different people in Australia that sound different. Like you have your Eshes, you have your Bogans, you have your posh people, etc.,
Are you
etc.
are you a posh person?
I wouldn't say I'm posh. I feel like I'm neutral.
I think you're a little posh.
Maybe
You're a little bit.
maybe a little dash of posh.
A sprinkle. A sprinkle.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying when so you're saying to me that when people exaggerate the Australian accent, it's really annoying to you. Do other Australians get annoyed as well when people do that?
I don't really get annoyed. I feel like I can't speak for anyone, but I feel like some people will get annoyed, some people will, but I feel like everyone registers or says like, "Oh, you want to put a shrimp on the barbie?" I've literally never heard someone say that in my life.
Maybe you just don't eat shrimp, bro. Yeah, get in some seafood. God damn.
I don't like seafood. It's kind of yucky.
Oh my god. I'll let that one slide. Dude, you're a duck. Don't ducks eat fish? Wait,
I'm
did you actually read the Ding Duck comic, or you just took the name?
no, I just took the name.
Wow,
I
have
have a
you?
I have a shirt as of the Ding Duck as well. Kind of awesome.
Whoa, that's crazy. And you don't even know? Do you know anything about the character at all?
Yeah, I know that he's a learner. He's a duck who tries to fly an airplane and he can't do it.
Damn,
That's pretty much it.
that sounds like you. Honestly, that's a good choice.
What the?
That was really
Oh,
that was a wise decision, I'd say. Ding Duck. Did
hell yeah.
anyone like? Has anyone like saw that and been like, oh, dude, that's like the comic, right?
No, I've never gotten a message about it.
Wow, that's crazy. You have like a rare name. Bro's flying the plane.
Yeah,
I suppose we got to talk about Hungry Jacks now.
this shit is good.
Fuck
How's
you. Oh my god. Dude,
it's
Australian people
actually
love
good.
Hungry Jacks. Oh my
It's
god.
good. Was Burger King trash?
It's like bottom tier in America. Like I don't know anyone that eats
Oh,
Burger King.
you probably have like 15,000 different fast food places. We have about a handful.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, we have KFC, McDonald's, Hungry Jack's, Guzman, Red
Dude,
Rooster, and that's
holy
about it.
shit. Holy shit, Guzman is so good. Oh my
It's
fucking god.
it's unmatched.
I think Guzman is leagues better than Chipotle, in my opinion. Do you guys have Chipotle?
No.
Honestly,
We
probably
just got a
good.
Taco Bell. We just got a
What
Taco
the
Bell.
fuck? Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I know you have Taco Bell because that Australian girl I send you videos of that eats food, she goes to Taco Bell.
Dude, I get her on my For You page sometimes and she's quite
Yes,
a
yes, she's my favorite. It's every video's the exact same. It's
I
amazing.
know. It's like she looks somewhat attractive, so that's why she gets so many followers and views.
Dude, all
But
the
I
comments are
constantly
like no. All the comments are like, you get no views. These videos suck. Like, why do you even make these videos? And she just doesn't respond. It makes me laugh so hard.
I mean, but she makes money off it. Why would she?
Yeah, that's true. And she's literally just eating food. She doesn't even eat
Yeah,
it
no.
half the time. She takes like one bite and is like, "Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. I don't know. I've never had this before. Try it."
I've never had Burger King fries before. Let me give this a
Yeah,
try.
dude. It's always like, bro, what? Like, it's just fries, dude. There can't be that different.
No.
I like when she does the ordering what the car in front of her does.
It's like every second video.
Dude, she milks the shit out of that one.
Yeah, I
She
know.
really likes that. I wonder if dude, you said there's not that many fast food places. Do you think that like the ones near her definitely know her as like the fucking like social media food girl?
Maybe, but I feel like they see so many. You see so many people as fast food workers,
Yeah,
like
that's
they
true.
don't care.
That's true. Dude, if I worked in fast food and someone came up and was like, "Can I have what the car in front of me got?" I'd be like, "I'll give you fucking the most random shit ever. I don't even know. What are you gonna say? No." Like,
Just up price it like $100, just
oh
add
yeah, I'd
like
be like,
so much.
"Sorry, bro, it's a big order. What do you want me to do?" You said a car in front of me. If anyone is wondering who we're talking about, it's Sasha Tires. Sasha Tires. Yep. Now that I've said it, it's gonna be like on everybody's fucking For You. I would say she's definitely like medium attractive. Like, oh, but at the same time, she does look pretty attractive. But also at the same time, she doesn't. Like, it's hard.
Yeah,
It's really
I
difficult.
know, I know.
Man, that's fucked up. 2023. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
All right. I think that that's enough discussion about years one. I think we've really covered all the topics.
we literally did not talk about years one at all. We talked about everything else
No, we
apart from
talked a
it.
little bit about years one. Little
Yeah,
bit.
little bit.
Next one we'll talk about the montage more. But this was a
Okay.
fun one. There's not, dude. What is there to talk about in years one? It's a banger. Go watch it. You know,
Editing good, clips trash.
editing
Close are
good.
cool.
Clips are awful. Probably gonna dislike it. I would
Do it.
suggest you throw a dislike on this.
Same.
But all right, that's probably gonna be it. Thank you, Mr. Duckerson. Thank you, everyone
Thank you,
watching.
Scoober.
Make sure you
No,
drop
no
if
one's
you have
watching.
any comments if you have any questions, drop in the comments for Duckerson about years one. Maybe he'll see it and give you a response or a little answer.
No one. No
He
one's gonna comment.
somebody might. I think maybe
No.
Drago will if
No.
I ask him to nicely,
Oh, no.
and then you will have to respond to him. All right,
No.
so that is gonna do it for this Scoob Reviews. Thank you everybody for tuning in.